All right, we are here at Oshkosh Air Venture, and it's been the end of a long, hot day, and we got a bunch of tired but excited young folks to talk to today. To start off, we're going to talk to Tracy Leopold, a business leader for the Skycatcher aircraft, sitting right behind us, one of the 8 that is. And we'll hear more about that, and we're going to hear from each of these young folks about what they're doing. But what is the basic program that they're all working on, Tracy?
They're working on the Discover Flying Challenge. It was a new program for Cessna, a program we've never done before, but we really want to get some enthusiasm and get some interest out there in not only the Skycatcher, but learning to fly and aviation in general. It's been a great program for us so far. A lot of interest. We couldn't be happier with all these guys and what they've done this summer. They were charged with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, and then we also had a Discover Skycatcher website, which was really the hub of the whole program, where you could learn where they were going to be, all of the information that you needed to know, short bios on all the pilots, and it's just been a fantastic program.
Well, you said they're going to go out and do Facebook and tweets and do stuff on the web. It's pretty much what you all do all the time anyway, isn't it? So that works.
Yes.
And it's a nice emphasis on young faces in aviation. Yes. We love that. All of us old faces in aviation. So we're going to go around and we're going to talk to each of the young folks that got to fly these cool Skycatchers with their individualized paint jobs and numbers on them. They're going to say where they flew, and they're going to say what the experience was when they got there. And along the way, they're going to give you the name and their school affiliation as well. So let's start right over here.
I'm Chris Rogers. I flew Skycatcher 3, and I had Louisiana through Florida region, and I graduated from K-State in May. I had the privilege to fly at Cessna Pilot Centers and show them the great airplane, the great product that Cessna made.
I'm Luis Acosta, senior at Mountain State University. I flew Skycatcher number 1 in the northwestern United States, and I had the privilege to travel to California, Oregon, Washington, to several air shows and Cessna Pilot Centers.
I'm Jen Scanlon. I was Skycatcher 6. I graduated from University of Oklahoma and kind of flew around the Central Plains area, and I saw a lot of interest at some pilot centers from like sport pilots. One of the Cessna Pilot Centers actually had like a whole presentation and kind of a whole event for sport pilots, so that was cool.
I'm Connor Dancy from George Mason University. I flew Skycatcher number 7, the southwestern United States. During my trip, I visited over a dozen Cessna Pilot Centers, talked to dozens of flight instructors and students, and had a really great time showing them what a great airplane the Skycatcher is.
And I'm Taylor Bremman, Skycatcher number 5. I flew as far west as Colorado, as far south as Texas, and in Minnesota I got to fly some reporters around and show off the Skycatcher, so that was real fun.
Hi, I'm Zoe Cunningham. I attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach. I flew Skycatcher 2, the plane right in back of us, all around the Great Lakes region, and probably my favorite event was attending the Indianapolis Air Show with static display.
Cool. My name's Everett Honey. I'm a recent grad of Parks College of Aviation. I dispatched these different pilots over the summer, and probably once or twice a day I'd go, "You're gonna try and do what?" But I mean, for the most part, they've been making good decisions, so they make my job pretty easy. I've just been working within Cessna and Wichita, but it's been a lot of fun this summer.
My name is Ben Alamina. I just graduated from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach. I was Skycatcher number 4, covering the northeastern United States from Maryland to Maine, and I really enjoyed going to a lot of the EAA events. A lot of times I kind of just showed up and they didn't know that what was going on, but I ultimately had a lot of fun letting them know about the new products.
I'm Luke Patterson, Skycatcher number 8, who I've affectionately named Princess Leia, also a graduate of K-State with Chris. And I had the Mid-Atlantic region, so I was out there on the East Coast. My favorite part was probably interacting with the people through the social media and telling them about light sports and the Skycatcher. I really enjoyed that.
Really nice to hear from all of you young folks. Nice job, and I hope all of your careers develop very nicely in aviation or wherever life takes you. But great work this summer, so that's wonderful. Tracy, you had a press conference today earlier, and you made some interesting announcements, you told me, following on the story that all of us in the aviation media reported about a little hiccup over in Europe, where EASA seems to be moving rather slowly in various directions, and you've come up with a solution for it.
Yes, we have.
Tell me a little bit about that, please.
Our customers were telling us in the Europe countries that they really wanted our product over there quicker than what EASA was willing to do. So what we did today is we are moving the Skycatcher from the light sport category into the Part 21 primary category so that we can gain entry into Europe and all over the world. What that means for the light sport and the Skycatcher in the United States is that it still meets all the requirements for a light sport aircraft, so customers will be able to use it just like they're using it today.
Now, for those that don't remember, primary category, which was a sort of a predecessor to light sport, and it had a license that went along with it too. Recreational pilot came out at that same time. Now we have sport pilot, so it was sort of a trial run. It kind of fizzled. It
Right.
just didn't work very well. We got a couple of airplanes that passed through that,
Right.
and it's a little more intensive in some ways, but it's very similar really in many ways to the light sport category.
Right.
But I think it's a smart decision for Cessna because the Europeans, God bless them, it's going to take them a little while to figure it all
Right.
out. And meanwhile, you have people over there that want to fly Skycatchers today. so-
Yes, we do. In fact, we took an order just today at the show for 3 Skycatchers that are going to go to one of our customers in Norway who has a flight school. So they're already standing in line to sign up. So we're really excited.
Excellent. Well, let's do a little bit of review here now about the website for the Discover Flying Challenge.
Yes.
And if you'll give me what that information is, because you still got lots of information out there.
Sure.
Are you going to keep contributing to it as you go on, or?
Yes, I think we're going to keep
Okay,
that going, and
great.
at least for the next few weeks. And you can still watch them on Facebook and Twitter. And the website is discoverskycatcher.com.
Okay. And then is there another website that you want to refer to for the Skycatcher product as just the Cessna product?
Yes, you can always go to Cessna.com, but the Discover Skycatcher has all the product information on
Okay,
it
so
as
they can
well.
link from there into any
Absolutely.
other place they want to
Yes,
go to.
yes.
I got to fly the Skycatcher out here, I think it was 2 years ago, and Dave is looking to fly it this week sometime. It was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed it. I got ahead of all of you guys, but you're all much better than I'm sure, at flying it by now. And that pilot report is available on bydanjohnson.com or bydanjohnson.com. Thanks so much for watching us here at AirVenture Oshkosh.